before beginning with the chapter, it's very important you actually have an idea about the basics of sense. Okay, when I talk about the word sense, as a biologist, I would say sense is a group, it's a system of the group of sensory cells. Okay, it involves sensory cells. Sensory cells are acting as receptors which are going to detect a stimulus. Okay, so it involves a system of sensory cells which are going to send a nerve impulse, or you can say a message. And this nerve impulse or this message is sent to brain so that your brain can interpret the message, right? So this is how our sensory system works, right? So what is sense? Sense is broadly defined. I am just defining the sense as in broad terms, that it consists of a system which involves sensory cells. Sensory cells actually do send nerve impulse, that is a message, to the brain, because ultimately the brain is going to interpret the message. Okay, so just don't need to remember the definition of sense, this is just for your understanding. Moving on to 5 traditional senses. These are the 5 senses that are recognized from prehistoric times. But nowadays it is not just these 5 senses. We have other senses also that the scientists have recognized. But at this level we will be just dealing with these 5 basic senses. Firstly, sight means it actually refers to the capability to see, to detect light, right? So sight is vision. Okay. Moving on to the next sense, that is hearing, that is auditory sense. It is the capability within you so that you can actually hear sound, right? Then we have taste. Taste is what? It is gustatory sense, in which your taste buds are involved, they detect the taste. And we have 5 types of taste generally. We detect sweet, sour, salty, bitter and umami. So these are the 5 types of taste: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami. You must have heard about sweet, sour, salty, bitter, but umami taste is the taste that is given by certain compounds that are known as glutamates. Okay. It's a very pleasant taste that forms a coating over your tongue. So this taste is actually because of certain compounds, that is glutamates, this umami taste. Now moving on to the next sense, it is smell, that is your olfactory sense. So this smell is actually linked with what? Nose, right? So this also gives a capability to actually detect odor molecules. So we are here talking about odor molecules. Then next sense is touch, that is somatosensation. This touch is actually detected by your skin, which is the largest organ of your body, right? So there are certain receptors. For example, an insect bites you, right? You'll have some, you have to do some itching, right? Because of certain processes going into your body. So at the site of itching, there are some sensory cells of what we have talked earlier. There are some sensory cells in the form of, for example, say neurons, nerve cells. Their nerve endings actually, they act as what? They act as receptors. They detect that itching sensation and then they are going to send this message to the brain, and the brain is going to interpret the message. Okay. So this is how our sensory system actually works. So these are the 5 traditional senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell and touch. One term I want to introduce over here is the integumentary system. Okay. The term is integumentary system. Now what is this integumentary system? Integumentary system actually involves the system that protects your body. For example, skin, which is, I told you, the largest organ of your body, then hairs, nails. So this is just an example of the organs that are involved in the integumentary system that protect your body, right? So skin, hairs and nails, they form the part of integumentary system. Now moving on to the stimulus and the receptors. Well, on the basis of stimulus, receptors are classified. There are certain receptors. So let's start with this. I'll just tell you what is stimulus and what are the receptors. So if we talk in terms of sense organs, I told you that sense involves sensory cells, right? So on the basis of stimulus, now what is a stimulus? Here I'll just tell you what is a stimulus. Stimulus means when there is a change in the internal and the external environment. For example, for your ears, sound is the stimulus, right? For your nose, smell is the stimulus, right? So this is how we actually define stimulus, as when there is something which can produce a response. So that is known as stimulus. So on the basis of stimulus, receptors are classified as now what are the receptors? Receptors are the ones that are going to take the sensory, the message because of the stimulus to the brain, so that the brain can interpret that, okay. So these are the receptors. For example, I told you there are sensory neurons. The nerve endings of the neurons, they sense, they actually act as receptors and they are going to send the nerve impulse to the brain. So these are known as receptors, and the receptors can be of many types that we will not discuss in this context. But on the basis of stimulus, receptors are classified as, firstly we have mechanoreceptors. Then we have chemoreceptors. Then we have photoreceptors. And another category is of thermoreceptors. So we have mechanoreceptors, chemoreceptors, photoreceptors, thermoreceptors. This is the classification of receptors based on stimulus, and we also have another category of receptors, that is electroreceptors. Okay, we have electroreceptors also. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 types of receptors based on the stimulus, right. Moving on to the first one, mechanoreceptors. As the word suggests, they respond to mechanical means this something mechanical is involved. So they respond to mechanical stimulus. Okay, they respond to mechanical stimulus. For example, if there is pain in your body, so it forms a part of mechanical stimulus. So in that case, mechanoreceptors will be involved. Okay, moving on to chemoreceptors. This word suggests means they respond to what? Chemical stimulus. They respond to chemical stimulus. Now in terms of chemoreceptors, the example involves this gustatory sense, that is gustatory receptors. Okay, so gustatory receptors are involved in case of chemoreceptors because it's also a form of chemical. For example, I told you that there are 5 types of taste: sweet, salty, bitter, sour and umami, right. So these tastes are actually detected by what? The taste buds that are present on your tongue. So these taste buds, they actually detect the type of taste. Whatever food you are eating, you get the taste because of these gustatory receptors which come under the category of chemoreceptors, right. Moving on to the third category, that is photoreceptors. The word photo means what? It means light. So the receptors that detect light, they are involved, they are known as photoreceptors. For example, in case of your eyes, there are rod cells and cone cells in your eyes. So these cells actually have this photoreceptors. Moving on to thermoreceptors, the word thermo can be linked with temperature, right? So they actually respond to temperature changes in your body. Thermoreceptors means the receptors that respond to temperature changes in your body. Then we have another category, that is electroreceptors. Now detectors change the electric current in the water. For example, if I talk about fishes, then fishes actually have these electroreceptors which actually can respond to the electric current that is there in the water. Okay. So this category is not that much important, but we will be dealing with these four: mechanoreceptors, chemoreceptors, photoreceptors and thermoreceptors. So let us recall what we have done so far. I told you that sense is itself a system. As a biologist, if you want to define sense, it is actually a system which comprises of the sensory cells, right? These sensory cells are going to what? They are going to sense and they are going to send a message in the form of a nerve impulse to the brain, and the brain is actually going to interpret this message and we are going to respond accordingly. This is going to produce a response. Then I told you these are 5 traditional senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch, right? But besides these, scientists now have actually recognize other senses also, but these are the 5 basic traditional senses we have discussed. Told you about that on the basis of stimulus, receptors can be classified as mechanoreceptors, chemoreceptors, photoreceptors, thermoreceptors and electroreceptors. So mechanoreceptors respond to mechanical stimulus, chemoreceptors respond to a chemical stimulus, photoreceptors respond to light, okay. Then thermoreceptors respond to temperature. So let's now, after clearing the basics, let's begin with the sense organs.